The fight was fucking over, my nigga. Like, let's be honest. Whitebeard treatment or not, that nigga is clapped. Shit, me, I be trying. Shit, nigga, I be outside smoking. I see a motherfucking spider. Eh, eh, nigga, I'm stepping on that motherfucker intentionally. I know Oda gave him that crazy moment where he kicked the laser and Kizaru's face was like, you feel me? And we've never seen Kizaru look like that. And then he lit the cig just to get fucking kicked in his shit the next chapter, which is fucked up. The best fucking devil fruits, but one devil fruit. That was my original thought. But then, as like I said, as they're introduced and there's no devil fruit model da 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 da, no me, nothing next to their name, I'm like, okay, these niggas is demons. All right, what's going on, y'all? We on break. We on motherfucking, excuse my French. We on a 3-week break. But look, Oda deserves the break. We on a 3-week break, but Oda deserves the break. We all know why the break came. Rest in peace to the creator of Dragon Ball Z, Akira Toriyama. Moment of silence for him. But yeah, um, we on the 3-week break, so let's talk 11:11. I got the chapter up here, and we just gonna go through it. And we gonna talk about it. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? One thing from the beginning of the chapter, one thing I want to say, one thing I do want to say, I'm impressed with Lucci. As a Zoro fan, I'm impressed, and I'm not. I was already. This the thing. I'm impressed from a standpoint of I was already like when niggas was like, bro, Zoro should be da 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 da. He should be shitting on Lucci. I was already taking the stance of, nah. I think Lucci deserves a little bit more respect than that. You know what I'm saying? I think Lucci is, Lucci hooping, Lucci doing what he got to do. Like in general, like I'm like, I think Lucci deserves a little bit more respect than that. Based off of just his portrayal as a villain and the fact that he had just fought Gear 5 Luffy right before, and you know, but in this chapter, he got the Whitebeard treatment for one. That's crazy. He got the Whitebeard treatment. Then people say, okay, so I see a lot of people say that it was a. Let me look at this. I'm about to study this panel real quick. Yeah, I've concluded that it was a smokescreen. Not necessarily because shit. I ain't gonna lie. I see what niggas saying with the trees. I see what niggas saying. I ain't gonna be a disingenuous Zoro fan. I see what niggas saying with the trees because on the right, there's already a tree cut down. On this panel where Rob Lucci standing still, there's already a tree cut down. And then on the panel where Jinbei does the smoke screen, I'm gonna call it a smoke screen. I don't give a fuck. But on the panel where Jinbei does the attack, the trees is falling over and cracking like fresh. But that could be a result of a smoke screen, one, and also two. The fight was fucking over, my nigga. Like, let's be honest. Whitebeard treatment or not, that nigga is clapped. You feel me? But outside of him getting the Whitebeard treatment, another thing that I really fuck with that happened with Rob Lucci, everybody, we all know, okay, he asked for Kaku, he asked to save his life. By the way, what Isumade said was fucking cold. When he asked for Kaku's life, what Isumade said was cold. I'm talking about ice cold. Like, Jesus Christ, nigga, calm down, please. Like, relax. But yeah, he asked for da 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 da. He asked about Kaku. Isumade said, I kind of like the exterminating the hive translation better. What y'all think? I kind of like the exterminating the hive translation better. Let me see. It is hard to single out a lone insect when you're exterminating the hive. That's the TCB translation. The official is one does not attempt to step on insects. It simply happens. Shit, me, I be trying. Shit, nigga, I be outside smoking. I see a motherfucking spider. Nigga, I'm stepping on that motherfucker intentionally. But what I really like that Oda did with Lucci in this chapter which I hate it for the Straw Hats, but I like it for Lucci's character. Bro, he gave this nigga a full dissertation, itinerary, mission report. Like, he gave this nigga a fucking descript. Yeah, he gave him like a super descriptive, like, you feel me? Like, he really told him everything that's going on for real. I appreciate that. I appreciate that he did that. No cap. Shout out to Lucci for that. That was real. Well, now I appreciate that Lucci did that, but I appreciate that Oda made Lucci do that because that shows more of his value, not just as a brutal, you feel me, awakened zone combatant, which he is that, and he does have a lot of value as that. And I would say that I honestly would say he probably has more value as an intelligence agent than a fighter. Actually, I was gonna say he has more value as a fighter than intelligence agent, but no, I would say he has more value as an intelligent. No, I say he has more value as a fighter because his instincts. Because you gotta think about it. If he got to Egghead and he listened to what Kaku said, he's an emperor. We can't da 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 da. We can't engage. We have to let people know and da 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 da. If he did everything by the book, how he was supposed to, how the Navy wants you to do when you run into an emperor, because they knew there's some shit like this, Dorian Brogy and shit pulling up what happened. If he did everything by the book, it wouldn't have looked like this. But the Straw Hats have a chance because they've been trying to escape since Luffy versus Lucci round one. You see what I mean? So yeah, his value is still more aligned to fighter than intelligence agent, but I'm glad that Oda showed his full value as an intelligence agent. Okay, and then now after the Lucci versus Zoro da 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 da, we return to Luffy versus the world government. And you know what I'm saying? We back to Luffy versus the world government, and we got a scene of Saturn saying giants. Or we got a scene of Workery saying giants, and then Saturn saying a bad combination. After, Luffy catches up with them, they like, yo, you the sun guy. He like, I don't know what the fuck you talking about. I'm Monkey D, nigga. Like, nigga, it's me, Monkey D, nigga. Y'all talking about Nika, nigga. My name is Luffy, nigga. You feel me? But regardless of what's going on, you feel me? He's still glad to see them. They glad to, you know what I'm saying? They catching up and shit. But boom, Workery's like giants. Saturn is like a bad combination. So that tells me, I mean, obviously we know that, or we have Shaka's theory, Vegapunk's as a whole's theory, that the 20 kingdoms fought the ancient kingdom, and that the ancient kingdom, did he say what races the ancient kingdom consisted of? Or did I add that? But I feel like the ancient kingdom definitely had Buccaneers, Lunarians, and Giants in it. I feel like the races that are and Fishmen as well. The races that are extinct or that are looked down on in this world, I think those were definitely a part of the ancient. Then we get word that he actually, they actually spoke to Sanji earlier in the arc, and Sanji told them, you know what I'm saying, where to escape and stuff. So that's amazing. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Sanji. He's doing a good job directing traffic this arc. Like, I know Oda gave him that crazy moment where he kicked the laser and Kizaru's face was like, damn. You feel me? And we've never seen Kizaru look like that. And then he lit the cig just to get fucking kicked in his shit the next chapter, which is fucked up. I don't know why. I don't know why Oda did that. I have no, like, I'm sorry. That's fucked up. But, you know what I'm saying? He has been doing a good job directing traffic this arc. So, shout out to Sanji for that. Then we had this little diagram. We got a diagram. We basically got an updated version of like where everybody is. Nami and Usopp are up top, inside the Frontier Dome. Everybody else is down at the what's the face phase, not the Labo phase, but the Fabrio phase. Everybody else is down in the Fabrio phase, and they're trying to basically make it to the Airbound ship. The Thousand Sunny is also up there with Nami and Usopp in the Labo phase, and Luffy and the Giants are basically behind everybody else. Sanji's carrying Vegapunk, and then Bonnie and Frankie they're the closest to the giant ship. So Sanji and Vegapunk in the middle, and then we have the Vice Admirals about to intersect Bonnie and Frankie. So, we'll see what happens there. Boom. we basically, so the Giants and Luffy are like, yeah, it's time to go. We gotta go. Let's rally all the troops and shit. Let's blow the horn. Let's get the fuck out of here. Worker is like, hell nah, and he roars. This is interesting because now he has Conqueror's Haki, right? This brings me to a lot of different questions I had about the Gorosei and their origin, and you know how their powers work, right? And also that scene with Katarina Devon and Van Augur, and when she touched Saturn and she said mission complete. And these are my questions. And obviously y'all don't have the answer. The only person who knows the answer is Oda, but you know, I just thought I would share my questions, comments, and concerns with y'all. Katarina Devon touching Saturn at first didn't make any sense to me. Or it didn't make any sense if she can't copy Devil Fruit powers. If she can't copy Devil Fruit powers, it didn't make any sense to me because I thought that Saturn ate a Devil Fruit and that's what we were seeing. Like the spider shit is what we were seeing. It was part of his Devil Fruit power, right? But then as they get introduced, I started to think, maybe they're actually demons, you know? Especially when they got introduced and there was no text box for the Devil Fruit powers. I start to think, okay, maybe they're demons. Like, you know, maybe they're actually like an Itsumade, a Gyoki or Hyoki or you know what I'm saying? A Gyuki, a Hoki. Like maybe they're actually these creatures, right? But then this chapter and the Brago and Civ video has me thinking like they also could be like humans that was, because originally I was thinking there was humans that was chosen, because I think Nesjuro is from Wano, or I thought originally Nesjuro is from Wano, and I'm back on that again. I think Nesjuro is from Wano, and he was the old daimyo of Kuri. And that's why he's the god of finance, because he was a daimyo. But the thing is, oh yeah. I thought that they were people who were chosen from like, you know, like just chosen by Emu, whatever, pledge fealty, to become celestial dragons and and they were given devil fruit powers. Like they were given the devil fruit to eat, one singular devil fruit that gives them these crazy ass devil fruits. Obviously the best fucking devil fruits, but one devil fruit. That was my original thought. But then, as like I said, as they're introduced and there's no devil fruit model, no me, nothing next to their name, I'm like, okay, these niggas is demons. You know what I'm saying? And they wasn't granted these powers. They have these powers. But then, as I'm reading this chapter and watching, like I said, watching Brago's video and other related things, I'm starting to think that they have like and what Saturn said to Bonnie about the failed experiment with Jenny and with Bonnie and trying to get the age fruit to work without having to eat the fruit, because he made it very specific, without having to eat the fruit. This is leading me to believe that abilities like the boars turning into blades and the poison balls and stuff are devil fruit powers, like Magellan's spit and stuff like that. It's leading me to believe that they've been granted these powers, these random not random, but these selected devil fruit powers, because I don't think that they were like, okay, this is my thing. I don't think that they were created and given these powers at the same time. I think that they were chosen from, I think that they were like how Dude has Conqueror's Haki. I think that all of their Haki powers and shit like that, they had them before they were chosen. Like, I don't think that outside of the Seraphim, I don't think that Haki is something that can be like falsified in a way. And I do think the Seraphim will get Haki, but that's because Boa showed, basically Snake showed Boa's will and it overrided her orders. So that's why I think that the Seraphim will get Haki. But I don't know. But yeah, I do think that they are people who were strong, they were whatever the case may be, and they were chosen by Emu, and they were granted devil fruit, like specific devil fruit powers, but without necessarily having to eat a fruit. And it's obviously not a fruit that just gives you one power. Well, I don't think it's a fruit that gives you one, like turns you into one mythical Outside of all of that in this chapter, we got Luffy, bro, this nigga doing unreal shit, bro. Like, it's to the point where he's not even doing unreal shit. Unreal shit is happening to him. Like, he literally, when Workery went to go conquer his Haki Roar, this nigga scars flying off his body and shit like these. I'm like, nigga, put your scars back. He like, I got you, gang. Hold on. Mm, mm, mm. Nigga, grab them bitches. Slap them hoes on. I'm like, yo, this nigga's not real. He's not real. Like, Luffy is really just like that. Like, he's like that. I'm sorry to tell y'all. I don't know if y'all didn't know. Like, if Gear 5 makes y'all mad, y'all in for a sad awakening, because not only did he do that, bro, he had one of the craziest feats, one of the craziest speed feats I've ever seen. So this is what happens. Saturn shoots the projectiles while they're all the whole time while the projectiles are traveling. This is all, everything I'm about to say is after the shot. So this is travel time from projectiles to Luffy. He does all of this travel time. Grabs a tree, rips it out the ground, chatters that bitch with his teeth, chatter, 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 chomp down on that hoe, turn it into a bat. You feel me? Conjures a fucking paint can out of nowhere. Boom, paint can. Conjures a paintbrush. Goes in the paint can, gets the paint, paints the fucking bat. This the bat. Paints the bat. Conjures a baseball cap. Puts that hoe on his head. And then home run that shit. You dig what I'm saying? Like, bro, the nigga's not real. He's not real. He was just a pancake pizza baker's man. And now he's Shohei Ohtani. This is really Gear 5 Luffy. Like, niggas don't understand. They not gonna understand that this is Gear 5 Luffy. Like, niggas don't get it, bro. Like, he can do whatever, bro. Anything. Like, I want us moving forward, bro. Nothing should surprise us anymore. No cap. When Luffy do some cold shit, we just gotta be like, that's it. Say Luffy turned into a motherfucking 18-wheeler semi-truck and he run Blackbeard over. That's all. Don't even say shit. No, oh my god. Nope, nope, nope. Say he turned into a say he fold Akainu into a paper airplane and he throw him. That's it. That's the only reaction niggas need to be having. I'll see y'all in the next one, man. Y'all have a good one.